The leather seat was still warm from someone else's body when I slid into Derek's car that Tuesday afternoon. I should have noticed it then. I should have noticed a lot of things. I was sitting in the passenger seat of my husband's black Mercedes, holding the anniversary gift I had spent weeks choosing. A vintage watch engraved with the date we got married. 7 years. 7 years of what I thought was love, partnership, and building a future together. The parking garage of his office building was quiet except for the echo of footsteps and distant car engines. I had taken the afternoon off from my job at the marketing firm to surprise him. We were supposed to have dinner that evening, but I wanted to do something special, something spontaneous like we used to do when we were dating. I wanted to see his face light up when he saw me waiting for him. I wanted to feel special again. The car door was unlocked, which I found strange but did not think much about. Derek sometimes left it open when he was just running up to his office for something quick. I checked my phone. He had texted 20 minutes ago saying he would be down soon. I leaned back in the seat, rehearsing what I would say, imagining his smile. Then I heard the clicking of heels on concrete. Fast, angry clicking. A woman I had never seen before appeared at the passenger window. She was tall, light-skinned, wearing a tight red dress and designer sunglasses. Her hair was styled in long braids that swung as she moved. She yanked the door open so hard it bounced on its hinges. "Get out of this car right now," she said. Her voice was cold and sharp. I stared at her, confused. "Excuse me? This is my husband's car. Who are you?" She laughed. It was not a nice laugh. "Your husband? Girl, you need to wake up. This is my man's car, and you need to get out before I drag you out." My heart started pounding. There must be some mistake. I'm waiting for Derek. Derek Harrison. This is his car. "I know exactly who Derek is," she said, stepping closer. "And I'm his woman. Now get out." I looked around desperately for Derek, for anyone who could explain what was happening. That was when I saw him. He was standing about 20 feet away near the elevator, frozen. Our eyes met. I waited for him to say something, to tell this woman she was crazy, to come protect me. He did nothing. He just stood there, his briefcase in one hand, his phone in the other, looking between us like he was watching a television show instead of his wife being threatened by a stranger. "Derek." I called out. "Derek, who is this woman?" The woman turned to look at him too. "You didn't tell her? You said you were going to tell her weeks ago." My stomach dropped. The pieces started falling into place, but my brain refused to accept what they were forming. "Simone, wait," Derek finally said, walking toward us slowly. "Let's just calm down and talk about this." "Simone." He said her name like he knew her. Like he knew her well. "Calm down?" Simone shrieked. "I'm tired of being the secret. I'm tired of hiding. You told me you were going to leave her." I felt like I was underwater. Everything sounded muffled and far away. This could not be real. This could not be happening on our anniversary. "Derek, what is she talking about?" My voice came out weak and small, not like my voice at all. Simone turned back to me and I saw something ugly in her face. Something that enjoyed my pain. "Get out of the car or I will make you get out." "This is my husband's car," I said again, but even I could hear how broken I sounded. "Not for long," Simone said. Then her hands were on me. She grabbed my arm and pulled. I grabbed the door frame, shocked that this was actually happening. She was actually putting her hands on me. People were starting to notice. I could see office workers stopping to watch from the garage entrance. I could see someone holding up their phone, recording. "Let go of me," I shouted, but she was stronger than she looked and she was determined. She pulled harder and I lost my grip. I fell out of the car and onto the concrete floor of the parking garage. The gift box flew from my hands and skidded across the ground. The watch spilled out, the face cracking against the pavement. I sat there on the ground, my skirt twisted, my hands scraped, staring at my broken gift and my broken life. Simone stood over me, breathing hard, her hands on her hips. "Stay away from him," she said. "He's mine now." I looked at Derek again. He was closer now, but still not close enough. Still not helping me up. Still not defending me. "Derek," I whispered. "How could you?" He opened his mouth, but Simone cut him off. "Come on, baby. Let's go." She walked around to the driver's side and got in. Got in like she belonged there. Like she had done it 100 times before. Derek looked at me one more time. I saw something that might have been guilt flash across his face. But then he got in the car. He got in the car with her and left me there on the ground. I watched the Mercedes drive away, carrying my husband and the woman who had just humiliated me in front of strangers. I heard whispers around me. I heard someone ask if I was okay. But I could not move. I could not speak. I just sat there on the cold concrete, staring at the cracked watch face, and felt my whole world shatter into pieces just as small and broken. I do not remember driving home. I know I did because my car was in the driveway when I woke up the next morning, still wearing yesterday's clothes, lying on top of the bed covers. But I have no memory of the drive, of walking into the house, of anything except the feeling of concrete under me and the sound of that car driving away. The sun was too bright. Everything was too bright. I rolled over and saw Derek's side of the bed was empty. He had not come home. On our anniversary he had not come home. I forced myself to sit up. My body ached. My hands were scraped from the fall. I looked down and saw my skirt was torn. Evidence. Everything was evidence now. I walked through our house like I was seeing it for the first time. We had bought it 3 years ago. Derek said it was an investment. I had painted the walls, chosen the furniture, made it a home. But now it felt like a stranger's house. How many times had she been here? Had she slept in our bed? Eaten at our table? Laughed at me in the rooms I had decorated? I went to Derek's office. He always kept